again.
Cheap shots.
Cheap shots getting slung like mud in the middle of that ring, and a guy like Edge, I'm going to call him Edge because that's just how I know him. I mean, the guys that I know that worked with him call him Edge. A guy who's so respected like him, how would you ever take liberties with a guy like that in the middle of the ring on live television? Do you think you're trying to get one over on him? Do you think that you're just trying to test him to see how fast he still is? But apparently Ricky Starks went off script and the Edgester wasn't that happy with it.
It goes back to like Jungle Boy and CM Punk not getting along and going into business for themselves. And you're seeing it again. Are we going to have a feud behind the scenes with these two? Are they not going to get along? Is it going to cause a rift in the company? Are we going to have a fourth show so that they can be separated and be on different brands? Like, why can't people just get along and stay on script? Why does everybody go into business for themselves in that company? I don't understand it. If we did something like that, we'd get reprimanded. And I said it before, you do that in WWE, you get your ass chewed. As soon as you walk through that curtain, you're in trouble. Unless you're a Rock, a Stone Cold, an Undertaker, a John Cena. Anybody else, you're dead. You know what I mean? So these guys, especially with someone like Edge, like, why? Did something trigger him? That's what I would love to know. And I couldn't find anything that happened behind the scenes. Like, was there an altercation when they came through that curtain? What went on? But why is this happening? Are we being worked? Did they work this out and they're trying to portray it as a shoot? I don't know. I heard it was a shoot, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if this is, something that they are going in, this kid Ricky is going into business for himself.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, I hit it before. I told you I was going to bring it up.
Oh, I was just going to say, if he's doing this is going to cause a problem. This is another problem. And is Tony just going to be like, oh, well, what are you going to do? Or is he going to open his mouth and avoid what happened between Jack Perry and CM Punk?
Well, let's see. Here's the segment, or the 30 seconds.
Don't look at me like that with those bug eyes, sir. I'm talking to this guy.
It's your stupid silk slacks, dumbass.
Yeah, well, sadly, you didn't take style from the other place, but either way.
And you took it from The Rock.
Either
Good job.
way.
Can't help that you're a midget version of that, but shut your mouth and talk to him instead of me, kid.
Yikes.
Know your role.
Wow. That really set me over the edge. Either way, Brian.
That's funny.
Way, the different thing. Don't look.
Yeah. No, that was weird. It's just weird.
So yeah. So that's
I don't know, man.
I mean, this place is just like
It's
out of control. That's really all you could say. Again, and you were in the place that was said to be out of control, and you're talking about how nope. If it was said it seemed like it was over the line, you guys more than likely got it okayed first.
Do you know how many times that one of the guys had to talk about me on the mic, and they would be like, "Is it okay if I call you this? Is it?" And I was just, after a while, I'm just like, do what you want. I don't care, because I said it a million times. Anything that's inside the ring is a work. Now, if you call me that in the locker room, as we're driving in a car, if we're eating dinner, I'll be offended. But you can call me anything you want in the ring. I didn't care. But they always came to me, and, I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or, some of the things were a little vulgar, but I was always a good sport about it. I didn't care. You know what I mean? I always thought if we're in the ring, it's a work.
Yeah.
We're working with each other, and we're trying to pop the crowd and also to pop each other. So we would say things that sometimes only, you and I might have known, and we'd laugh about it. The fans would be like, what the hell's going on? But they would always be respectful enough to come to me and say, I'm going to call you the C word. I'm going to call you this. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? Because it's in the ring. So for, them shooting on each other, and making it personal. It's like you're going off script. You're going to cause problems again. They just went through the same thing like a million times over with other guys. Like, what have you learned from all this? Nobody's learned anything. And Tony's not doing a damn thing about it. So probably, it's not going to... He's got his headphones on going, good job. Way to go.
With his coffee.
I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And again, a younger guy going after a vet. And why? There's got to be a backstory that we don't know. So maybe more will develop, you know, but in the same breath, it's like, just stick to the script, man. Unless you say, hey, can I just ad lib? And then he says, sure, say what you want and we'll go back and forth. Because that happens sometimes, you know, but like I said, they're reporting it as he was really pissed off. And I don't know. Just stop going into business for yourself.
Rule number 1, right? I mean, is that the I wouldn't even think it's a unwritten rule. It's like a written rule, right? Don't go into business for yourself.
Apparently not, because you know, people do it all the time. I don't know. I mean, it's one thing to be sneaky and politic behind the scenes, because we've talked about that as well, and a lot of the boys do that. But like to literally go in front of the cameras and a live crowd and just flip the script and say whatever the hell you want, that's not okayed, and just bury, you know, your colleague without them knowing, like that's pretty low, and it shouldn't be done. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out some more. I'm going to try to get my spies in on it and see what I can find out.
The proverbial, what do you call, like cup to the cup on the string to your spies.